I always think like
No
you
one
don't
figures
learn
it out.
anything in life. You just die. At the end you just die. And that's the thing. Whenever the script doctors tell you, "Whoa, what the character have learned? Nothing." You do the same mistakes again and again and again, but you love each other.
What's
You learn
anyone
to love
learned
each
by the end of
other.
the film? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Salud. And for the new member of our family.
Yes. To the very handsome new man.
Well,
Spanish.
we don't know if it will be a boy. Actually, I prefer a girl. Ah. Oh. Ah, okay. Okay, sorry. Well, sorry. I thought she.
You like
news.
girls?
No, I like girls, yeah, but no, it's sorry, I should. Okay.
News. What?
Sure, now
news
you
what?
have news. Yeah.
Good news.
So, Mum, we are having a baby. I mean, we're trying for a baby. Yay!
Oh my. Oh, darling.
After finishing my previous movie with David and Natalia, I wanted to make a movie about them and with them, but showing their relationship as a friendship. And then I had also another idea to make this movie about a couple, that one wants to have kids and the other one doesn't, because the conflict that I see nowadays happening, and happened to me and many other people around me, because now having kids is not an obligation, it's an option. So this was a little bit the departing point. And then I had a friend, one of my best friends was getting married, these two women, and they were asking, we were having these questions of, will I help them to have a baby? Obviously, not as a real thing, but as a speculation of something that will happen. So that's a little bit the spark that started, what will it be to try to make, a family different, a different way, and that was a little bit the spark. And also because Natalia Atena, one of the actors, lives on a boat in the canal, so I came to visit her, and it's like, whoa, that's basically the perfect location to do this story about, getting roots. It's a moving home, it's this idea of London, this city with these canals that were, now people live in there, but in a nomad way almost. This idea of nomadism inside the city, and so the location, the people, and this question kind of came together. And then it's like, but now we have to write it. How I'm gonna write that story? It's like, I don't know anything about London, a man writing a story about two, and then it's like...
And three people.
And
three protagonists.
Three protagonists.
No pressure.
So then it's like, Jules, write this movie with me.
And I think we always just kept going back to the fact that we were trying to kind of focus it on three people rather than trying to make it about one person's journey, but really kind of how three people kind of made a decision, and how each of them kind of were committed to an idea, and then how those expectations kind of got derailed, if that makes sense. Like each person had a plan that kind of goes off the rails a little bit, so it's almost like their expectations and how you expect your relationship to be. So we always try to focus on that.
You don't have to send me money for the baby, you know that.
But I want to.
How would you pay for the boat?
I can sell my grandparents' house and start something here. Is it a problem for me to stay, or?
A problem?
Yeah.
I mean, you won't be the legal father, so it won't.
Yeah, not. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, when I was one of the rewrites, because we're rewriting a lot, I was staying like in a boat in the Lee River Canal. I was staying for a few weeks there, and I would go running every day and just do location scout running. And then I passed by the pub, and then it's like, wow, what's this name, Anchor and Hope, Especially for a Spaniard, it's like these two words together. Why do you put a name like so weird? Then you learn it's an expression, and a lot of things. But the movie had another title at the time, but obviously when I saw the pub and I came in and I started talking with the guys inside, that they are actually the real guys that appear in the movie. Well, it was just like, oh, that's a wonderful little place. It felt kind of London also that is a little slowly disappearing, and with all the gentrification of the canal that's happening, I wanted to capture, almost like film has this ability to capture things that probably gonna disappear at some moment, hopefully not. But and then I don't know, there was this idea of anchor and hope together, that the movie in many ways, had these two balance of what, even if the boats in the canals don't have anchors, that's the funny thing. They just they have moors, but they don't have anchors.
Just more of a thematic.
Yeah, but this idea of and hope. What does hope means?
Yeah, but the title came later, so it was
the bar was first.
It was.
Always.
The pub was first.
The pubs are always first.
The pubs are always first.
Eres gilipollas. Gilipollas. Oh.
Dile a Ian que esto va al revés. Se pone así, con plantas dentro se pone.
Es que se está poniendo más hipster. Y la idea, ¿no? Para atraer más clientes.
I think there are themes of commitment, committing to a relationship and kind of like committing to something and sticking with your plan, even if it doesn't quite go well, but kind of committing to relationships and committing to a plan.
There was obviously some interest to explore the difficulties nowadays, to how your personal desires and what you want to live. It's so hard nowadays to deal with also sharing a life with somebody, and why is it so hard? It's more like questioning us, why is it so hard? We don't know. It's just fucking hard.
It is more questions, and how to create a different kind of family, and not being part of a conventional family, and how do you create a different kind of family, even if it's really messy, and it's always messy. There are a couple of people in the film who are based on a couple of friends of mine who will remain nameless. And then I think there are people who are just somewhat loosely based on people that we both know or that we kind of extrapolated on. I don't know particular scenarios.
Some moments, but a lot of the the DP also will add some stuff to it, and I have almost like this time in my life it's been almost like the movie. My life has imitated the movie almost, like while I was making it. Kind of. I want to go into details, but it's kind of it's been a real mixture of movie and life. No, I can say.
More for you, I think.
Yeah.
I think more for you. I mean,
Yeah, but.
I mean, relationship stuff as well. I think some of the relationship between the two women, I certainly drew on some personal experience.